I would like to invite the next speaker, Elena Klochko, who is going to share with us on Google for Work.
Hello everyone, my name is Elena Klochko, and I'm the Territory Manager for Eastern Europe and CIS countries at Google for Work. And today I wanted to talk to you about Google Apps and also how we work and how the work is changing. So to begin with, we should look at how we work in the contemporary world. So people need to connect across distances. Editors at large exist and they work in different countries, or we travel and our clients and our partners are in absolutely different locations. So all of this creates the need to actually connect with people who are far away from us. It's really peculiar that a lot of people actually work with customers, co-workers, and suppliers who are far away from them on a daily basis. And you can see the percentages over there. So work happens everywhere, and it happens anywhere and everywhere. It can be home, it can be a coffee shop, it can be an airport, and whatnot. About 1/3 of all people actually say that they work out of office several times a month, and that's an astonishing number. Another peculiar trend is that the average knowledge worker uses 3 devices on a daily basis. It's also important to mention that the trend on mobile and tablets is going up. So people are using smartphones and tablets for work a lot more than they used to use them. Nevertheless, we still have a better technology at home than we have at work. And the reason why is because we actually choose that technology and we buy it ourselves. And a lot of people actually say that they do enjoy their own technology much better and they'd rather bring it to work. That's why bring your own device to work is the new norm. And the companies are actually, they don't really mind that. They actually encourage that a lot. According to the forecast, around 85% of the companies will implement bring your own device to work by 2020. Another trend here is that enterprise data is growing like crazy. It's actually growing 61% year over year. So what is that data? It's all sorts of images, graphs, videos, and whatnot. And then there appears a problem. So how do we access all the data? How do we share that? How do we do that on the go? It creates a lot of challenges to the users and the IT guys, mostly the IT guys, unfortunately. And that's why I'm going to talk to you about Google Apps for Work. Google Apps for Work is an office suite It might be a very confusing name, and some people confuse it with other things, but Google Apps for Work is actually an office productivity suite. So what it includes is basically your corporate email in the form of Gmail, your corporate calendar, your corporate Google Drive, Hangouts, Google Vault, the archiving solution. It also has all sorts of documents like Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms, and it also allows you to create different communication within your company through Google+, Google Groups, and Google Sites. So speaking about the 4 challenges that, that our world and that we in the workplace face today, we can actually look at each one of them and see how Google Apps can help you with that. So the 4 challenges are working from anywhere, collaborating in real time, also communicating in real time, and sharing information across your company. So let's start with working from anywhere. Google Apps allows you to work on all of your devices, be that a tablet, a computer, a desktop computer, a laptop, or a phone. Your work, your existing work, be that a PDF file or a Word document or any other type of document, it exists on all of your devices, and it looks exactly the same, and you can work on it the way you work on it on the desktop. All your information is up to date and is ready to share. Another challenge here is the high velocity collaboration, or actually real-time collaboration in the contemporary world. And work today mostly happens in parallel. So we don't work the way we used to work before, when one person completed their bit of work, then handed it over to another person who then did their bit of work. So we are, unfortunately you guys can't see the animation. Sorry about that. But nowadays we work together, and we work simultaneously on one document or one forecasting file or something like that. And we can work together across different devices. We can work on a laptop, and we can also work on a phone if you're traveling or if you're far away from your office site. You can also work together on all sorts of documents and Google Sheets, which allows you to do a lot of forecasting, planning, and stuff like that. Another bit here is the real-time communication. So how do we communicate in real time if we are far away from each other, if we are across the miles in different countries, different locations? So the first thing is meeting face-to-face from wherever you are. That could be a one-on-one communication face-to-face, or it could be a conference call with video or without video, in whatever way you like that. You can work across the continents like you're in the same room, and which basically means that you can not only collaborate on your documents, but you can also be in a phone call together with the people who are collaborating with you, and actually hear their comments and see them writing in the same document in which you are. And again, unfortunately, you don't see the animation, which was the whole point of this slide. Another point here is that Google for Work and Google Apps in particular allows you to create more authentic connections with customers and partners. And since so many of us actually work with customers and partners who are not in the same location as us, this is vitally important. And the last bit here is the cross-company sharing. So the ideas and information that we share in our company is not necessarily a one-to-one sharing. It's not necessarily sending a file and getting feedback on that. It might be something which you wanted to share with your colleagues or wanted to brainstorm about. So here comes Google Plus and creation of your internal corporate pages for different purposes, where you can share the information. You can also ask questions, get answers, find experts, and you can use a lot of other innovative tools which are built into Google Plus in this case. So now I'm going to talk about some components of Google Apps for Work in more detail to explain how all of the above is actually possible. So the first thing is Google Drive. Most of you probably know what it is or have at least used it several times in your personal life. So Google Drive is basically a cloud storage, and it allows you to store all your work, all your documents in all formats, access them from anywhere, any device, and share them easily with anyone. Another one here is Google Hangouts. So what is Google Hangouts? Google Hangouts is basically your corporate chat. It can be a one-on-one chat, or it can be a group chat if you're talking with a working group or a brainstorming group. Google Hangouts is also voice and video calls. It can be a video conference, it can be a voice conference, it can be a one-on-one call. Through Google Hangouts, you can also share screen, you can also collaborate in your documents, and you can also share your desktop. Another bit here is Google Docs. Google Docs works similarly to Google Slides and Google Sheets. So the idea behind this product is that you can actually work in the same document at the same time. So the times when we used to draft the version number 1 and send it to our colleague so that he adds his comments or something and sends it back, those times are hopefully vanishing. So now we can work in one document at the same time and share it with just a click with whoever we need to share it with. And Google Docs also works on all sorts of platforms. It works on iPhones, it works on tablets, on Android phones. It works offline, and it works in the mobile web application as well. Another bit of Google Apps that is really worth mentioning is Google Sites. So Google Sites is a super simple and powerful website creation tool. It is not the substitute of your main website or your web page. But this is a tool that allows you to create sites for events or for storing some maybe materials for HR or your technical guys or something like that. So you can use it in whatever way seems suitable, and it has a lot of different applications. And Google Plus in this case is also a very powerful tool for staying connected with teams or across different departments, or creating pages with resources like sales or, again, brainstorming or something like that. So what Google Apps allows you to do is actually reducing costs and complexity, because it's really easy to maintain it. Basically, as long as you set it up correctly the first time, you don't really need to do anything else with it. It doesn't cost much, so it reduces all the costs of your internal infrastructure, your admin guys' work, and stuff like that. And it also empowers collaboration. Google Apps provides a stable, scalable, and reliable infrastructure. And Google also promises 99.9 SLA, and your data is entirely secure. It is stored in cloud. It is stored in our data centers. However, access to your data is only yours, and only you can access this data. And it's entirely legally safe and secure physically as well. So that's pretty much it. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me through my email or ask me questions now, and I'll be happy to answer.
So do we have a question? By the way, one thing, like, we're not breaking into the coffee break, like we're moving into the next 3 speeches, and then we break out for lunch. So the coffee break cannot escape you from asking a question. Anyone wants to ask Elena about Google for Work and what you've heard? Okay, I think we can move on. Yeah. Thank you very much.